want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to scare anybody.
Welcome to our unrehearsed, spontaneous, and informal program. As always, no teleprompters, no cue cards, no idiot boards, no reruns. Just plain ad-lib conversation in which we try and tell it like it really is.
3, 2, 1.
Live from Ottawa, VNA presents. Take it away, Vinny.
Good evening, Windsor, Detroit. This is Vinny D. I'm the VNA Focus Scope broadcast commentator and show host. And tonight we're broadcasting out of Ottawa, Ontario. It's being relayed through our Metro Windsor, Detroit, edited in New Orleans after we get done, because this is actually a pre-recorded. It's not actually live. But tonight we're going to be talking about the Gordy Howe Bridge, the difference between the time it's taken to put this new bridge up and the Ambassador Bridge, which was built in the 1920s, and it only took 2 years to build. But yet this new Gordy Howe Bridge has taken 2 decades almost to fully process and get up there. I mean, the first actual construction started in 2018, and look, it's 2024 now. This is crazy. If something can be put up with what we consider today antiquated equipment that wasn't even half as efficient as the stuff we have today, or the methodology, the construction methods they had back in those days. It was a lot of manual force, physical labor and everything. Sure, you had some equipment and stuff, but it wasn't like it is today, the new methods and the new materials they got today, the new structural techniques and everything. So why is this bridge taking 2 decades? It's due to Canadian procrastination, Justin Trudeau arguing, and it just, it's crazy, and he says he's all in for infrastructure. We're going to get into some of these problems. We've already called the Michigan Department of Transportation. We tried to get in touch with the Federal Transportation Minister of Canada to find out what's going on. But of course, John Baird don't answer his phone. They're all off on vacation and holidays like usual, the break there. But, even though Michigan got their holidays, they leave somebody in the office to answer the phone. And a lot of Canadian MPs do that too. But the liberal ones don't tend to do that. They don't leave, if you call conservative like Garner Genius, there's usually somebody in his office here, Leston Lewis, that answer the phone, even on breaks and holidays. But here in Canada, the liberals, they just, as usual, just off skydiving or surfing at Tofino or whatever. They're a bunch of, and especially since the pandemic, everybody's, kind of like milk the jobs at home. They got used to it. There's no excuse for this malfeasance in construction and in our political arena today. Anyways, what we're going to do first, we're going to look at all this. The first section of this, right after my little intro here, is going to be showing you the Ambassador Bridge and how that was built, with some old vintage footage of that. You're going to see the machines and everything. Then we're going to get into more modern footage and narrative. You're going to hear what these Michigan Department of Transportation people said, and you're going to see in the first part of this how they built the Ambassador Bridge and how quick they done and everything compared to what's going on today. And it's a pile of BS what's happening today, in my opinion. I think our compatriots over there at MBN in Detroit are on this story too, because Charlie knows the story when he sees it, when he's trying to show the Windsor people what the problems are, and because they're going to depend on this bridge too. This is just not an American thing. It's a thing to tie the two countries together and make the infrastructure work. And here's Trudeau. He's saying we want good infrastructure, and Biden's saying the same thing. But what's Gretchen Whitmer saying the same? What's the friggin' problem? And actually, they could have put an oil line right underneath the bridge. I asked them that question. They ain't got a clue about that. Under the bridge, and that way they can have canners. Gretchen Whitmer says the one under the Mackinac Straits is going to leak and everything. But if it's on the bridge itself, and the bridges are going to fall down, so why would the oil lines fall down the screw? And they can monitor it with cameras. They can see. They don't need divers or to dig down under the sand to find any leaks or anything going on. They can constantly monitor. So if something happens, they could shut it off and everything. They have cameras on it. They scan the whole thing all day long. They don't have to have, and then every couple of days or so have some people look at it, have a walkway there. But they don't think, these politicians, just like when they built the metro here in Ottawa, they didn't think to run the thing all the way up Vanier Parkway where they didn't do it and made it to connect. You know, we have one north and one east and west freeway here. There's no north and south. You get way out to the 416 that goes. Basically, it's useless for Ottawa traffic. It's only a way to get to the 401 and everything. But anyways, I'm not going to get into all those issues. I'm going to, you know, they try to force you on buses and do stuff. You know, today the government, the friggin' home here, sorry about the gain in the audio, but let's just carry on with this and let's see the Ambassador Bridge. We'll get on these other subjects later. Okay, here's the Ambassador Bridge. Till I come back and narrate and tell you the story of this Gordy Howe Bridge. Just look how this Ambassador Bridge was built. Okay, Vinny, out.